Can you make a lasso using paracord? Is that it? I feel like no, because of how thin, skinny it is, how weightless it is. But you never know. I mean, it's kind of worth trying. So, okay, so I just tied the knot. Now I gotta figure out the length. So usually it's around maybe 7 feet. But I'm not gonna do that. I may do 5 feet. Let's see. Okay, so I think we're at about maybe six or 7, just about 6.5 feet. Using like gardening tools, it should be able to cut paracord. Yeah, that was easy. Okay, rest of our paracord's gonna go in the drawer. Good work as a lasso. I mean, it's got all the things it needs. This little knot came too far. It got off the stopper, so I have to tie this stopper around. So our knot got a little smaller. Right here, this knot is just came completely undone. It's not the worst, but we can tell that this is not at the stopper. We want it to be at the stopper. Untie your knot with just your fingers, and you know there was a problem with it. Okay, so I had to do some of my own kind of improvised knotting here. It's not really fancy looking, and you can see it's a lot bigger on the knot now. So light feeling that if I tug on this, even it just falls down. It is definitely not supposed to do that, because it keeps untying. This is not going good so far. Okay, so before we start off with throwing it, which I have a really big feeling it's not going to go really good, I have to say, look at the way when you pull it together. This is a knot. This is the lasso part of it right here. Okay, so you can use paracord to make a lasso knot, and you can use it to get sorta lasso, but there are some really big downsides. First off, when it goes all the way to the end, let's see if I can hold it up without it. We're at the end. It kind of molds into, if it's pulled on, into the lasso itself, and so it takes a lot longer to undo it. So here's the problem you run into, is when you're coming and you're about to throw the lasso, because it's paracord, this is what it does. No matter what, no matter how light. What happened to it? Oh, there. Look at how that looks. It's like 2 knots. This is the lasso bit. This is the knot. So, it's not good. But, yeah. I can try as hard as with all my might to throw this. I doubt it's going to work. My goal is throw it, not pull the string, and just see if it can land on the ground open. Oh. Actually, it possibly could. We get positive results. We're going to test number 2. Hey, so when I threw it around, so one thing we definitely did not do right is the length I gave it is definitely not enough. Okay, you can't use paracord to make a lasso. Who would ever think you could use paracord to make a lasso? When you're trying to just put the rope in the other side and your whole knot comes undone, that's what happens. Because you're using paracord to make a lasso. Just buy a regular rope for a lasso. But no, you decide you're going to go the cheap way and buy paracord. Okay, so after doing it like the 400th time today, we are finally at the point where we can throw it. It's just wrapping around my hand. You can't throw this. You can't. It's too light for this. Not me. Doing it for you guys. You are watching. You can't use paracord to make a lasso. You can't use paracord to make a lasso. You can use it to make a slip knot. Not a slip knot. A lasso-like knot. And it can pull like a lasso. You can't throw it though. You can't throw it. So I've been thinking, what's something you could use it for? And you're probably thinking, why do I have gloves on? Because I'm going to climb that tree. I'm going to put it at the top and turn this into a swing. And I need gloves just to get a grip on how small it is. It's paracord, it's not my big swing. I mean, it kind of works.